Back here? Did I miss something last week?
Nope, we didn't play it because you weren't here.
Huh?
Should
wanted to
be
wait
at
for
the
you.
top of the screen.
Yes.
To refresh the very, very last thing that happened before we called it on break was the Jabberwocky flew across. We will recall through a line down here, something like this. And in the process of doing that, dipped down to the road and threw off Branithar, who collapsed, appearing to be very injured on the ground. Following that, a second Branithar hopped down from the ravine side and currently has his blade pressed against the other Branithar's chest. We are going to roll this into initiative.
Initiative.
So this has happened just moments ago.
Moments.
What the fuck?
At least you can, if you burn your ones now, you won't have them later.
This is just this. Yeah, it's just my week. That is just my week. What?
Hmm.
Sorry, I had to sign back in, so I'm signing back
Oh,
in.
I was like, man, I didn't roll particularly well either, but.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy.
Don't worry.
How is the cleric the one that rolled the paladin rose the 20s?
He's
advantage on his initiative.
He does. He has a sensible
I want-
shield.
I am gonna steal his fucking shield one night. I tell you.
Actually, would be kind of funny.
You steal my shield, and the holy power will. What was the power?
The holy
of Christ
power will
tells you.
come inside you.
You've got a better one coming.
That's very true. When I get my better shield, I will give you my shield.
Yes.
Excuse me. That
I need
is
to
true.
go
I'm not-
earlier in combat.
I'm a dual wield shield.
No.
We'll have to learn the shield
that would
bash.
actually be fun to watch.
Boom.
Alrighty.
I really look forward to the new shield.
How
Atlee.
would your smite work with that?
probably
You'd have to like you have to get a spiky shield. Get like a point.
I am willing to try.
Atlee is a life cleric, so he cannot smite it all.
I can. Well, shortly.
I probably could if I took a level in Paladin, though, but let's see.
You could, but you could only do it if you took 2 levels in Paladin. Because you're not a Charisma caster, you would need to use Paladin spell slots.
I see.
So you are 215 feet as the bird flies. Of course, you may wish to avoid the spiky vines. I'm not sure if you do or not. I guess it's slightly shorter to actually do that.
Let's see. So I have a 30-foot movement. I don't really like how it's doing that with snapping to center.
Yeah, I don't like snap to center either.
That's actually it's very annoying. So which square is that? So I can get to this square right here. If I dash, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna get to that square right there. I'm gonna run over there now. How close am I now? I'm still very, very far. What spell can I use? I know I have a spell that can make myself move slightly closer. Then I'm gonna purposely fail telekinetically shoving myself 5 feet forward. As a bonus action.
Sorry, you're 150 feet out.
That will be my
Any
actually
free
can I
action?
shout,
Yeah,
or-
yeah. You sure? You can speak.
I'm just gonna shout as loud as I can. Brathadar. Well, I'm just dying because dying. Brathadar, wait! To the one that's like about to kill Brathadar. Like evil Brathadar versus good Brathadar. End of turn.
You're welcome
That's
to
my
refer to them in that way. Yeah. Sure. So when you shout, you cup your hands over your mouth and you give it your biggest bellows you've done in a long time. You see, I assume that was in Japanese. I couldn't hear most of it.
It was in Japanese, yeah.
Okay. So his head snaps around, and the one standing up sees you in the distance. You can see, and then you feel his gaze turns, instantly behind you to see the rest of the group. He doesn't respond, but he seems surprised that you're there.
Okay, that's good.
Callahan. Oh, that's right. They should have a turn. They are not a controlled mount.
No. So that's what I mean. If they are having a turn, I need a rough idea of its movement speed, and I need to know when its turn is as to what the hell is going to happen on mine.
Good point.
It'll just be your turn if you're riding it.
If it was a controlled mount, yes, but it's not a controlled mount.
It's not.
Oh,
It's
I
its
thought it was
own.
controlled, sorry.
No. It's its own. Orome is its own entity.
So he
I didn't know
actually
if you're riding it, just became controlled.
goes before Callahan goes.
I asked Orome to give me a lift. I am not controlling and riding it. Orome is carrying me. There's a difference.
That makes sense.
Why it will not let me type? Why can I? I'm gonna just delete that and retype it because it's not.
Okay, do you want to take care of Orome first?
Yes, he's gonna. He rolled a 20.
That's pretty high.
He's a +3.
Wow.
Why won't it? Oh, is my numlocks off? Stupid. It was. My numlocks was off. All right, so he's right behind Atlee there. All right, and his movement is 60. He's a 60-foot speed.
Oh, dang, he goes.
Thank God I'm going to get there faster than 500 turns.
All right, so that would be presumably you'd encourage him to dash.
To dash, but we aren't going past Atlee. We're staying together.
Okay, you're staying with Atlee. All right.
Yeah.
We'll
If
put you...
so, yeah, I would. Yeah.
Sure thing. He kind of whinnies and snuffs when he gets up close to Atlee. He doesn't exactly know what's going on. He hasn't met these characters. He kind of paws at the ground nervously and snorts repeatedly. Maybe he says into Callahan's mind through their connection, what is happening here? Why do we rush forward so?
Who's the scrub?
Yeah, your guess is good as mine, but we're about to find out.
All right, Callahan, your turn.
That was I in my mind. I say that to him real quick as I outwardly I say to I motion to Swinton time to hoof it, and so we go ahead and dash as far as we can, which in my case is going to be 70 feet.
All right, and Swinton can go 80.
Everyone's so fast.
So fast. Gotta go fast.
Swinton and Callahan is. Myself and Silver back there, not so much.
Yeah, right. The fight's gonna be over by the time I rest.
Yeah.
Which
Hopefully,
means right about
Kundali.
there.
Hopefully, Kundali may do something about that.
No, it's not.
Kundali can carry, yes, as has been done before.
Mhm.
All right, Callahan, any other free actions from you? Or you are currently within, you have a longbow? You are within longbow range. Longbow long range, I believe. 150 is its short range.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the The question is,
Of course, you don't know if
do
you
we
should
want to fire it or do we want to try to de-escalate this? That's the question.
right.
That and you used action to dash, didn't you?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I dashed, so
Yeah. So no attacks anyway. Fortunately.
Good point. All right. You still can shout or speak to people if you'd like.
What's his name again? I can never remember his name.
Rathadar?
Rathadar. In any inflection you'd like to do it in.
Let's see. What do I have actually? What do I speak? I forgot what I.
Call him Brad.
I mean, you want to call him Brad? That's fine too.
What is he Elvish?
In your previous encounter, he did appear to be human.
He was young. Why do I get the feeling though? I'm gonna try something just for the heck of it because I do actually speak it, and I'm going to at the top of my lungs. I'm going to shout in abyssal. Step away.
Wow.
To see his reaction.
You really made a call there. He speaks abyssal. Wow. I was just looking at the sheet. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way anybody is just going to speak in abyssal. That's pretty cool, actually.
we found out that he had some dealings with demons, so makes sense.
True. It's true. I love it. All right. So hearing you shouting in the the deep guttural abyssal tongue, there's a deeper reaction than the head turn. So he's looking at everyone. His eyes snap onto yours. It's like he's seeing right through you. The blade in his hand shudders for a moment, like your voice is having some sort of effect on him, and then it's his turn.
And then you'll see.
All right.
Made him happy, or I pissed his ass off more.
All right. He still
he is a Jabberwocky.
Still with his blade seated on the cowering, injured Rathadar's chest. He'll shout back in abyssal, "Who are you to command me?" And this isn't the voice of the Brathadar you had heard previously. I guess it's an abyssal, so you wouldn't have heard his like abyssal variation.
Yeah.
So
that I have no idea what he's saying.
True. You're just hearing Callahan and this guy yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to respond.
Ooh, now I get to have some fun.
Oh, I got a really good idea. Now.
I so should have ritual cast comprehend languages on myself. Yeah, well.
Take it 10 minutes.
Commander of Elven forces, you will stand down.
All right. Roll me a persuasion check.
Probably not going to work because persuasion is not my best, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways.
Worth a try.
16.
Not bad.
All right. So he doesn't immediately drive the blade into the other Bathadar's chest. He does reach into his so from his waistband. From this distance, it's probably really hard to see what it is, but he pulls out like a container of some kind. It fits in one of his hands, so he's now one-handing his longsword. Yes, his longsword instead of two-handing it. Yes, for the moment anyway. And and you can't see what it is, but you see it fits. It's in his hand, maybe just a little bit larger than his hand, and it has a very vibrant green color to it. Green? No. What did I write? Red. My apologies. A very vibrant red color to it. It's like a deep splash of. It's like blood, the color of blood, but if the blood was from a glowing imp.
Oh, I want it.
He will. So he's going to cast something on himself. He's going to make, you won't be able to hear it from this distance, but he casts some sort of spell, and his whole being like lights up and glows a bit.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right. I'm going to use. I guess I'll use this symbol here. All right, and then he's still holding the container. The sword is still pressed against the other Brathadar's chest piece. And Kundali, your turn.
Sorry, 1 second. Is the container still glowing, or does it look like spent, as if he's used it?
It is still indeed glowing.
Okie doke.
Is the downed Brathgar conscious?
He is on his knees. You could see, if you're observing him really closely, he's kind of wobbling back and forth.
So he's at least kind of conscious.
Yes, it appears that way.
Okay.
Would it be a free action to grab Miss Mensha?
Yes, she's willing. Yes, you're welcome.
I am willing.
I'll hop her up onto my shoulder, whatever, and I just gonna dash. Bam.
All I see is Kronkadisma.
I'm not gonna lie, I just thought of the Flash. That's what this reminds me of.
Atlee feels like a breeze whiz by him as the two of you, create like a small sonic boom as you pass him.
Opportunity attack. I stick my foot out. Just kidding.
No!
Reaction trip.
Reaction trip, baby.
Okay, now hopefully Miss Mensha is within range of them with any of her spells.
She is.
Why does it always get thrown to the ranger?
She's 105 feet out. Ifia.
Okay, well, I don't think any of my spells reach that far.
Shit.
Wait. Oh!
You still have your movement, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna yell out to our friends and ask, do we want them to stay near us, or do we want them to... No, wait, hold on, let me think. I did not think we'd get this close. I'm thinking of casting hypnotic power because we are in range.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 30 feet. So I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to figure out where I want to cast it. Oh shit! Nope, wrong button. Oh dang. Okay, let's see. Right? Yeah, we're in range. I gotta cast it within 20 feet. That's what? Okay, so if I cast it right here, oh no, my color blends in. Can you see where I'm pinging?
Yep. So like you're full at like the full 120. Yep.
Yeah, since it's a 30-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like the best spot to put it. With thoughts and prayers for Balthadar.
All right. Are you attempting to angle it in any way so it only hits the one standing up?
Yes, but I don't
Okay.
know how well that would work. But I also don't want us to be affected by it. So there we
Sure.
go. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, if you move 10 just 10 feet. 10 feet forward just off like Kundali's shoulders.
Okay.
If you angle it towards the rear, I guess maybe you don't even need to move. Yeah, if you aimed off to his right, your left,
Okay.
you'd be able to
All right.
successfully be able to hit just him.
Okay, then I'll put it there. Because, guys, listen, I did too much work at work today. I did too many file folders.
And
They're
that
getting the best of me.
What is the save on that?
14.
14. And I believe it's wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Okay. Here's your wisdom save.
It is-
Like cleric.
I don't know if it'll make a difference, but it is a charm.
Bitch!
Oh, that was the wrong check. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Take it back.
It's the save, which is actually way better for him, but he can still roll low.
No, I hate kids.
Okay,
Don't listen to
he didn't roll.
Jesus Christ.
You did better.
He did do better.
Well, I tried, guys.
You
I
did.
tried. That's all I could ask.
You rolled the same thing.
2 19s.
All right. It is concentration? Can you
No.
No.
It's only concentration to hold whoever
if it's
is
successful.
immobilized. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. That's my turn. I don't feel like I need to be able to talk to him just yet.
All right. So as was there a particular type of pattern or weave you were looking for, or was it just you were going to decide that if you got him?
I was down to decide if I got him, but if not, I wanted to remind him of home.
Ah, okay. So like a cottage or
wherever his demon home. No, not Bathadar's. The other one.
Oh, the other
The
one.
demon.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's book Abyssal.
Okay. One way or another. Yeah. I guess because it didn't take effect. There, a glazed look goes over his eyes for just a moment before he succeeds in withdrawing himself from your magic. You dare! And it is Elodin's turn.
I dare anything, bitch.
I believe in you, Eldon.
I was just about to say it. I hopped down off of Orome while shouting, "Oh, sweetie, you can't believe how much we dare!" And then aside to Atlee, I'm just going to go, "Are we killing him? What the fuck's going on? There's 2 of them. Why are there 2 of them? What the hell? You need to tell us."
I have. Can I respond to that?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have one thing I want to try first, but I need to wait 6 seconds.
Do you want me to get you there? Come on.
You can do your thing first.
Thunderstep.
Yeah. I am gonna hop down
I come with you.
to the other side of Atlee.
He can, yeah.
I am going to take his hand in mine and say, "Well, let's go." And then I'm gonna boom and disappear and reappear 90 feet closer.
90. Okay.
Don't kill the horse.
Probably not in
I'm
the.
not. I'm moving far enough away that I won't kill it.
That's probably good. That's square.
Yeah, somewhere there by that log there, I think. That's it there. Yeah.
I mean, probably.
That is coming with me.
That is coming with. Wait, where's my selector token? There we go.
Perfect.
And then there's one last thing I'm going to say. So the guy trying to stab is the bad guy, right?
Probably. He spoke
Great.
Abyssal.
Hexblade's curse. So gold collar around evil Brathadar's neck.
All right. We need to just make sure you can track that because it's.
Yeah.
Yep. You got what 10 turns on that?
Yes,
Okay.
10 turns.
Alrighty.
Oh, I can cast spells on him now because he's within 60 feet.
Oh, and I will also then take my rest of my movement and just go.
As you
End of turn. Thank you.
as you move along the hillside there, it slopes upward just a little bit here before it gets to like the cliff section. Some of the large leaves twitch and follow you as you move. You could see little like needles dripping with presumably acid or poison of some kind reaching for you. They're not able to reach you at this point, but they're certainly grasping.
Keeping an eye on them, but staying my distance.
All right. Atlee.
In Draconic, I yell towards them, but more directed at the downed Brathadar. Where did we first meet? I want to know if the one standing up is pretty much an imposter, Brathadar, and if the one down is the real. And I'm also speaking in Draconic because our religion is around dragons. So I'd be extremely surprised if he didn't speak Draconic.
Okay. So the standing Brathadar, kind of from this distance, you're able to see facial expressions. He looks mildly confused. He's still holding his. Also, Eladin and Atlee can both see it's a vial. The red liquid sloshing back and forth in it. More than a vial, like a beaker. And so when Atlee speaks in Draconic, the one standing kind of tilts his head like he's not quite picking up what you're putting down. The one on the ground, he goes from his rocking motion, like his slowly moving back and forth, like on his knees, his arms draped at his side, his head kind of flops to his left side, and you catch a glimpse from out of his eye, or one of his eyes catches you. His lips move as if to speak, but nothing emanates from them.
Does having a 20 passive perception let me see what his lips are saying? Or I get like a hint of what his lips are saying?
Yeah. You could read his lips with that sort of passive perception, or at least part of it. So, remind me exactly where your group met Brathadar. Let me look back at the map because I don't remember. You guys were in.
It was Atlee was stuck with Miss Mencha, right? While the rest of the group were separated, or was it no? Was
That
it
was
Callahan? Callahan was the one. So we saw him in like on a river or something, like on a watery place, if I remember right.
Okay, because one of the groups was especially like bright and fluffy. The other one was like dark.
Ours was bright and like it was energy.
Okay, all right, yeah. So so the word you read off his lips was paradise.
Okay.
There was a
Seeing
word
that,
before and a word after.
That is all Atlee needed to see. He saw the questioning on the abyssal speaking Brathadar, and then the mumble of the down Brathadar. So I do a third level cure wounds on the downed Brathadar. Or the one kneeling.
Alrighty.
For 40 HP.
Yes! Yes!
All right. So, the standing Rathadar's sword is still touching his armor plate. So he does receive the healing, but he's only going to receive half of the healing. He has a feature that prevents
Oh no!
that prevents enemy creatures from healing when they are current, or not necessarily prevents, reduces healing when they are
Honestly,
touching.
that's really cool. I want that sword. I can be anti-healing and healing if I get that.
I don't know if we'll be able to kill.
I'm gonna move 30 feet closer, and as I'm jogging by Eladin, I see those scary looking needles, and I say to him, "Do not resist," and I telekinetically shove him 5 feet south,
Okay.
as long as he doesn't resist.
Makes me safer. Thank you very much.
Yeah, those needles look scary. Atlee, as he heals, he finishes off giving Brathadar, the downed one, the salute of or like the like a gesture of our religion, and then ends his turn. And says, and just mouths back, "I got you, bro,
All right.
Brad.
Raw.
I got you, bro."
Alright, the light returns to Brathadar's eyes, and his hand, like, you could see his hand fumbling for his scabbard, which is currently empty.
That makes sense.
Ooh, did the map move?
Nope.
Did it move? I don't think so.
Nope. I didn't see
Okay,
it move.
on my screen it's messed up. The roads are supposed to be lined up. Oh, it flipped it. I'm gonna refresh my screen because that just doesn't look right. All right, there we go, all fixed. All right, so the horse, wherever the horse went, horse is up here. We'll converse with Callahan. Moving forward, we are still. Who is the enemy here? What is going on?
You stay back. We'll take care of this. Stay here.
He snorts, "Stay safe." And he'll
Excuse me, sir.
tuck himself over here a little bit. All right.
Oh, I guess it was pretty obvious which one I chose. It was the good one. I was gonna say probably should have shouted who it was.
All right, Callahan.
All right. Well, I've already gained a severe distaste for this one because before for the standing one, because I've already gotten an idea of what I'm about to actually what else I'm about to do. But first, I'm going to again dash forward the 75 feet, which I think is what we're about there. Maybe a little more.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about right. Hey, bring Swinton up as well, and then I once again. This time I taunt Brathadar by taking out my Tyrian symbol, and I lift it up, and I say, "Remember this?"
He barely even acknowledges that you're speaking to him now, but he will, just with a glance, "Your gods have no meaning to me."
Then then remember as my arrows bring tears of vengeance upon your soul.
All right, and you did dash, so you cannot attack this turn. Next turn, of course. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. So, Brathadar, the one standing with his blade currently touching the other Brathadar, will take the vial in his hand and slam it into the ground just a couple of feet away from him. Where the blood pools, a dark red tunnel appears into the earth, like these tendrils, reach down, and you can see bloody vines reaching down into the depths. And immediately after this, you could see several pairs of hands coming to crawl out of the hole. They don't exit immediately, but there are hands reaching to exit.
Have I seen something like this before in Tyria?
Yeah, you would have seen something similar. You'd have an understanding that this is a summoning. A summoning well is a good word for it, and there you would also roll me history, arcana.
I was about to say, could I possibly roll Arcana with my school?
Sure, yeah,
Can I take the history with my
yeah.
my
Roll
knowledge
me a
of
history,
of
Callahan.
my
Yeah.
country?
Animal handling for these mofos.
The animal handling would do you no good. All right.
Do
Yep.
well.
It's a good history check.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, no.
All right. So Callahan, while you've not seen this before, you've heard stories in like the pubs of people who have run into something like this. And there was descriptions about what kind of horrible creatures can exit it, mostly in the undead realm. And then also you've heard of at least one way to close the gates, which is to remove typically they're started with a liquid like this one's doing. Remove the liquid from pooling. So as long as the liquid itself is in one pile-ish, like collected, it can summon. If
So
you're
dispersive.
yes, if you're able to disperse it, it cuts the connection and the wells will close. That's not to say that's the only way to close them, but that would be the one you've heard of.
Okay. Would I be able to? I have to wait till my turn to be able to provide that information, right?
Right. All right. So he threw
That
that
was out
down. Yep. He threw it down. You can deal with these creatures. This one's head is mine. And all right, for the rest for the rest of combat, I am going to roll his hidden just because they have an effect written out in the attack roll.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to reveal that at this point.
I wonder if they're classified as undead.
I can find out, but it'll take my action.
It's all good.
All right, roll it. That's a crit.
What? No! No!
Well,
Oh,
I
that is
guess
better.
I guess I can reveal the feature of the weapon.
It's
No!
let's guess what it is.
You should
It's not that! It's not that!
You
No!
should guess what it is.
I don't want to guess what it is because I think I know what it is!
I think it's instant death.
He gets his head chopped off.
He does. It's a Vorpal longsword.
No.
Oh man.
Anyone got that cantrip? Not that cantrip. That spell that does the thing.
No!
Gentle repose, or what is it?
A gentle repose and spare the dying, but spare the
Spare
dying
the
only
dying.
works if they're not dead.
Oh, true. Yeah.
All right, so Brathador brings the blade off of his chest, swings it around, brings both hands together on it, and just lops the other Brathador's head off, grabbing his fancy locks as the body collapses into the ground. Now it's just you. Now, why don't you show me how to get back to the mortal realm? This man was useless for it. And he drops Brathadar's head, and it rolls a short distance away. All right. Kundali.
That changes Kundali's plans, sir.
Did we lose Kundali?
No, he's here because he's drawing. has been. Happy.
Happy.
Finish. Happy mute himself?
I don't know. I've just messaged him.
Did I run him off?
You scared him to death.
Yeah, probably annoyed him off.
No, it was me. I was first.
He's like, you nerds,
Oh,
I'm leaving.
he disconnected.
Oh,
Kun Dali.
All right. It does look like he is dashing
Cracking out.
up to the portal.
yeah, he was going to rescue Brathadar, but I think that changed the minute he lost his head. Fucking natural 20. Natural 20, really?
Yep.
All I'm saying, Kundali. Oh, wait, Kun's landing
I can
here.
I can show the
No,
rolls
it's
from it now.
No, it'll probably be like something awful
Yeah,
inside.
you just had to roll on that 20 there, Scott. Really?
Hey,
Really?
there's a
Yeah,
there's a
really
reason. There's a reason they had a Vorpal sword. There's a reason for it.
Does mean if we get close, we could be
Low
fucked.
key. Does anyone have Dispel Magic? This guy might be
No.
just like
No.
a body in a body, but like not his real body.
Maybe. It could be an illusion.
But
or-
it's not his real body. Atlee, don't you have Revivify? Does
I
Revivify-
already plan on using that. I'm
Okay.
going to use that.
Okay, I was wondering because it's there is a discourse out there among whether Revivify allows you to reattach limbs or not, because it doesn't create new ones.
No,
But-
but
Well,
if
his
you have
head's
the
close
limbs,
by.
yeah, but if you have their limbs there and they're together when you
Oh.
revivify, I would imagine.
Just don't put it on backwards.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah.
put it on
I'll put it on sideways.
back.
Could you put it upside down?
It doesn't.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't replace limbs that have been lost. But if you have all the body parts, I say it would revive the person.
No.
That was how I planned on rolling it as well.
Yeah.
I did
I
a little bit of
can't-
research.
I can't use Revivify and Healing Word in the same turn,
No.
right?
No.
No, I can't.
Hey,
Don't do
I'll be
that.
back.
They're-
You get one like
Yay!
They're both spell slots,
Mhm.
Okay.
which would be why you couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. My bad. It's raining cats and dogs.
I understand your pain, dude. Last week was very annoying
Yep.
to miss.
Yeah. So what is what we saw him get his head chopped off, and that was when my power went out.
And
So
Evil Brathadar told us that we're next, and we need to tell him how to get out of here.
Here's the thing: we don't know how to get
Yes,
out of
I
here.
believe-
We don't know.
He doesn't know that you don't know.
No, he doesn't. He is as stuck as
All
we
I
are.
know, I'm revivifying this boy.
All right. Assuming Happy's back for a minute here, where would you like to do what you do?
Do it.
Oh, no, shit.
Did we lose him again?
No. No.
Look at his back.
Oh, he's still here. He's just moved his cursor on the screen.
Oh, okay.
You can see that?
Yeah,
How?
because he drew a line to measure.
Oh, he drew a line. Okay. I was like, how'd you do that? You got like a PC thing that's going on over there?
I have cameras in all of your houses.
Autodesk.
Okay, well, the plans that you saw me making, ignore those.
All I'm saying, I want Kundali to grab Brathadar's body and bring it to me,
Yes.
well,
just to get it away from being next to the dude.
Well, if you got
Oh, he's
cameras
doing
in my
great.
house, that just means you see me
Lame boy.
naked, Kibble. So that's all your fault.
I'm just going to message him and tell him we can't hear him.
oh wait,
Oh, he's
that-
there.
What? Yeah. Okay, all I'm gonna say is I dash there and then I cast Blade Ward, and before I disappear, that's it. That's the end of my turn. Blade Ward.
Yeah.
All right. I put it on the green bubble, BW, so we know you have. Oh, that's also concentration.
Mhm.
Oh.
All right. Ifia.
All right. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna dash. Oh, so I can stand beside you. Eladin. Yay. I'm gonna see the blood pile and go, no. No. That's, I think I'm gonna say in Primordian, that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit.
He doesn't.
I will reply to you in Primordial and say, yeah, seriously, blood, hole, vines, what the fuck is going on? Let's get out of here.
Enhance.
One of the fingers in the hole flips you off.
Flip it off back. I flip it off back.
It can't
The
see
dude
you.
will flip it off.
Anyway, Miss Venture, you're going for the big guy. You think you could do something about that hole?
You have so much faith in me. I appreciate that faith in me, but no. Right now it's my deepest, darkest fears. Or I maybe could talk to the hole. That might be it. It apparently understands primordial.
You still have your bonus action, right? Because you used your action to dash.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which. Wait, how far did I move from Kundali? Oh, kind of far. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, he's like 15 feet. I'm gonna turn around and yell at Kundali. Boom. Oh, whoops. I believe in you. Don't do nothing stupid. That's my inspiration words. Guys, listen, I'm very sleepy. That's all I can.
That's all good.
It works. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kundali
And
is inspired.
I will then take a step forwards, but turn to face Effia and start walking backwards and go, oh, you believe in him? Yeah, great, thanks. I'm off to go meet the big guy. And then I'm going to turn around and go, hi.
What the fuck, Paladin? I thought you were going to use something bardic for Atlee. Okay.
So, nice to meet you. My name's Eladin, and I will put my hand out, and then I will shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts into his face. 2 Eldritch Blasts into his face. And hopefully hit.
Blast away.
Nope. Oh dear.
All right.
And then I'll go,
Eladin.
so, lovely weather we're having. And that will end my turn.
Hey, said 3.
Next level. He only has 2 now.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So your blast ricochet off his armor, and he grins. And we're going to at the top of the order. Where are we? Add. Mr. What do we got here? We got we're gonna stick him near the top. Well, I guess kind of. That's a 12. They have a -1.
What in tarnation?
Uh-oh, guys.
Oh, the thing over. It's an undead.
Oh,
No.
I deleted the
We
order.
lost the turn order.
Sorry.
There we go.
I hit the wrong X. All right. So popping, the hands crawl up, and a couple of zombies crawl out.
Zambonis.
Yes. Atlee, it is, and another set of fingers appears on the lip.
No.
That makes it Atlee's turn.
Yes, it does. Atlee is going to say hi. He is going to take Brathadar's rolling head, firmly press it against his decapitated neck, and use Revivify on him. What just happened? Let me cast a spell.
All right, and it does consume your diamond that you had.
Yes, it does. I will delete it. Where's my spell component pouch?
Creature
please
returns
note.
to life with 1 hit point.
Please note,
And-
nobody else is to die.
Yes. Just please don't die. I have.
Now you do have. We can discuss this a little bit if you'd like, because I recognize that it makes sense in the moment, maybe. But you do only have the 1 diamond,
Mhm.
and it only restores him to 1 HP.
I do understand that.
And you have 10 rounds. You have a full minute before his
Before we have
corpse.
to revive him.
Before his corpse
Oh, I
is.
do?
Yes, you have a full
Yes.
minute.
I would hold off, Atlee.
So I have 10 rounds then.
At
Yes.
least until you can get his body away or get him out of range or
Okay. If that's
it-
the case, can I use my telekinetic feature to just drag him 5 feet away behind us?
What
As a
what we
bonus
could
action?
do is you could reverse time and then ask Kundali to grab his body for you.
I did while you were out.
Oh shit!
yeah.
I did while your internet went out.
All right, we can if we track it the same. Eladin, you can, since you're tracking Hexblade's curse, can you? It's just the same time, same round count for his.
Yes, it's we're into the second round of my
Right.
Hexblade's curse now.
So that means it'll be the first round for him being out because I think it was a round
Yeah.
before.
So
right?
you're around. You have a round after
9 rounds.
my Hexblade's curse ends. So you have 10
So yeah,
rounds
9
from now,
Oh, 10.
roughly. 9 rounds
Okay.
after your turn.
Okay. I will cast a spell I think I haven't used before.
Good.
That was most damage. Is that a concentration spell? I don't want to cast concentration spell. I'm going to, for the first time, cast as a bonus action, since I'm not using my Revivify on him, spiritual weapon.
All right.
Yeah.
And I will cast it right behind. Actually, if I put it right here, will it get flanking with Eladin?
I don't believe the spiritual weapons get flanking though.
It doesn't. No, it's a summon.
I had to ask. Okay, I'll put it directly over here then. And am I able to do an attack with it at my first cast?
I believe so.
Yes.
It would
Yes,
be
you
in the description if you were unsure here.
You get to make an attack on its first turn.
All right, I gave you control of the energy crystal there, which is your weapon.
Thank you. I can spirit jewel weapon. Sorry, I am naming it because I feel better if I do that. And that damage, unfortunately, went from an 18 to a 5.
And okay, so that's the attack. Yes, that is the attacker. Okay, it misses then.
Yes.
And that was your bonus action.
That was my bonus action, yeah. And that is a tiered spell. But it means I can use a cantrip though, right?
Yes,
Because
as
it's
long
not a
as
spell
yeah,
slot?
you absolutely
Okay.
can.
I am going to toll the undead on. No, that sounds really stupid because he is really, really high. I'm gonna pat Eldon on the shoulder and say, "You got this, bud," and give him guidance.
Thanks.
All right, so you I guess because your in guidance is not concentration. It's cantrip.
actually.
It is concentration.
Oh, then
Mhm.
it would stop spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon isn't concentration, is it?
Oh,
Nope, it's not.
No.
Spiritual
It's
weapon is not
not?
concentration.
Also, can I just double check? I don't know if you're using new rules or old rules, but spiritual weapon only gets a boost if you upcast it every second level.
I have not looked at the new one.
That's what I mean. I don't know if he's using the new one or not, but you don't need to cast it at third. It's either second or fourth, I think.
It is called the legacy one, so I don't
yeah.
know.
So
Okay.
you don't get any bonus for casting it at third. You just still get the second's effects for legacy.
Okay, so the legacy, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of third level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for every 2 slots above second level. Okay.
Yes. So you only get a boost at fourth level.
At fourth level.
So yeah, cast it at level 2 then, because it makes no
Yeah.
sense then to cast it at 3.
Yep, just
So
make
you would-
sure you switch
would know
the
that.
tallies on your sheet.
Got you.
All right, and then Eladin has guidance, which is what the green is for currently. All right, I think I'm just going to remove Orome until you guys decide. Well, he was at a 20, so if you decide to summon him or whatever.
It's fine.
All right.
Or may use his wish.
Did I delete 2 people? No.
No.
No, I
Hopefully
didn't.
not.
Okay, we're good.
No, yeah.
All right. These zombies.
Uh-oh.
All right. The one zombie will go for Ifia. The other zombie will move into Eladin. And they make the Ifia one. This is +3. That will miss. I guess I can show these. It was a 6. And then this is the one on Eladin. That will be an 18.
Hits. Just.
Is your 18 your AC?
Yeah.
So 1d max damage. That is 11 bludgeoning damage. You'll make note that as his rotting hand connects with you, there's kind of like a burst of energy from Brathadar, like he was powering it up. So you took additional damage from it. So you took 11 bludgeoning there.
Oh, you. Ouch. You were a dick. Oh. Mm.
That's not even something I modified. That's just part of his class.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad my guidance can't beat your AC.
So the fingers in the we had just passed the previous. Apologies. Callahan, your turn. A zombie is assaulting Ifia, a second on Eladin, and Brathadar is being harassed by a spiritual weapon with Atli close by.
All right.
Harassment.
I first move up about yay far, so I can get a better shot on Brathadar. But the first thing I do is I command Swinton to charge at the zombie that is attacking Effia.
All right, and he doesn't even need to dash to do that. He has enough movement.
Nope, no, it's exactly 40 feet. Because I just checked that. So.
Ooh, that's a charging damage thing too.
Yeah, that's his
Yep.
bounce.
And that
You got me
will
sweating.
they will burn
It
your.
didn't roll worth a damn.
Oh.
As often as my spells miss. It's worth
Well, let
something.
me double check the zombies AC. Actually, Callahan. What is Callahan? Callahan has a +5. Yeah, it hits.
It hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, yes.
So let me go back. I can go back and find your right. that message where I.
It failed its strength saving throw too.
Oh, it did.
Yes.
Yay!
So it will take 1d8 +5 plus an additional 1d6, and it's going to be prone.
That zombie got murked.
Why? Why is it's the dog seems to be the most effective one of us right now?
He's the MVP. Let's
So
go.
1d8 +5, so there's 7.
Plus a 1d6.
Here comes the 6. Plus 1. He
Oh.
rolled low on the damage, so 8 points of damage there.
Still, he's prone.
You just
Prone.
And
is
he's
awesome.
prone. So, and then I'm gonna take. So I get 2 shots on this. Or is it just 1 shot now? I can't remember.
you still have 2 because it's your main action.
Okay. On Brothadar.
He is just slightly raised, so you will not. He does not have cover from Eladin from where you are. He's just on the slope of a hill.
Good job, Elden, not being in the way.
Yay!
Short king.
I
Short
did a
king, you
good
got
thing.
this.
Yeah, but that didn't do so well.
13 will miss.
All right, let me take my.
We
take
have
one more shot.
3. It's like, what's with all these really low rolls?
Mhm.
That one should hit though.
That'll hit though.
And I'm gonna take
None.
favored foe as well.
Yes.
Let's
What does
see
that
how
do?
much that damage
Another
is.
D6.
Ooh.
Let me double. Okay. Favorite foe's a D6?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, that's right. It's upgraded. It was a D4, I think, originally.
What's a D4? Yeah.
All right. So he takes 13. Does not have resistance. Does that do anything? No. Okay. So he takes full damage there.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of other stuff. His HP isn't maybe not as high as you think it is with all the extra stuff he has. All right, Callahan. That was Callahan's turn. If you had any more movement left, you're welcome to use it.
Nope. I'm gonna stay right here.
All right, it is Brathadar's turn. At the start of Brathadar's turn, he receives. Oh, that's right. This is still. I gotta roll. I mean, he won't fail this, but I gotta roll it anyway.
What a concentration check.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he
nat 20.
passes.
What
All
the?
right.
Oh,
Natural 20 constitution. What the?
Somebody steal that die from him, please.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want
All
for
right,
myself, really.
So he heals
Back
this much. 7.
Oof. So he's still down 4 HP. That's better than nothing. Or 6 HP.
And I just double checked his sheets and I forgot I had updated it, so he actually has a little bit more HP than he did. Because I forgot I had modified his con. So he
You can modify my con too if you want to.
All right. So he's down 5 total. Yeah, 5 total.
6.
6. Whoop. That 1 HP.
11 damage, 13 damage.
Yep.
13 damage, 6, yeah.
All right.
Wait,
So
Callahan, did you communicate the fact that you know what the pool of blood is?
Oh yes, and I actually to the group I actually say, hey, we got to clean that pool up, otherwise we're gonna keep getting these zombies. They're gonna keep coming. We got to get that mess cleaned up, or
Vitality? That makes sense.
broken
Yeah.
apart. Hey,
Oh.
use Eladin's pants, something. Get it cleaned up.
All right.
You are not taking my pants off in the middle of battle.
All right. I also need as your arrow hits him, you are how close are you? Are you within 60 feet?
I don't know.
You are just within 60
just.
feet. So
Man.
I need a dex saving throw from Callahan.
Oh no.
what?
Oh
Archer,
no.
you should be good at these.
Yeah, but I'm
What
not.
the both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's chill. He's chill.
Oh,
Oh,
that was the wrong button. Wrong button. That's the
no,
right
I'm
button.
sorry. One, you're good.
You
Okay, yeah,
take
I'll-
half of 7.
3.
Yes, half of 7. Yep, and it's fire damage. As your arrow impacts him, he stretches his fingers out towards you, and flames erupt from the ground around you and singe your skin.
Oh, I know what that was.
I wipe it off and bring it.
He rebuked you.
He did.
I knew
So-
what that was purely from the 2d10 roll.
Yeah, it was the 2d10 that gave me that.
All right. So that was his reaction on the previous turn. He's got his reaction back. It was his bonus action to heal. Yes, it was bonus action to heal. So he has his main action.
Uh-oh.
He is with his main action. Let me read my notes. He is going to actually. There are two people in range. He's going to drop aura, and he's going to cast.
I'm gonna do it too. If you do what I think you're doing, Brathadar,
He's going
can
to
do it too.
cast Spirit Shroud.
I can do that too,
Oh.
Brathadar.
Oh, I was not expecting that one. Oh, no.
All right. So all
what I
enemies within. I can display here.
Mhm.
Enemies within a 10-foot 10-foot range. I deal an additional 1d8 damage when I hit, and any creature I hit cannot regain hit points. And
Mhm. And
Wait,
our
your speed
movement
is
speed
reduced.
is reduced by 10 feet. Yeah.
Wait, I can't heal?
You cannot heal.
You can't heal anybody that he hits whilst he has Spirit Shroud on.
Okay.
So he is concentrating on that.
Now it's a DPS battle.
He's going to lose this. No, wrong one. Keeps that one. Loses this one. And then with his, as part of his multi-attack, he can cast a spell in place of one of his attacks. So he will make a he he will move out of the spiritual weapon, so the spiritual weapon can make an opportunity attack.
No.
Oh,
don't get
yeah.
opportunity attacks.
No, wait,
They
I
don't?
take that back. He would not. Oh, they don't. That's right.
No.
That's Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, it's series that don't get flanking
But it's
rules.
still
And he will make a attack.
The spiritual weapon doesn't have attacks, reactions or bonus actions, so it can't make a reaction.
yeah, but I was thinking you don't have a melee weapon.
I do not know. I can punch him, but that's not going to go very well.
That hits
And
me if he's attacking me.
he is indeed attacking you. For 15
Oof.
magical slashing damage.
Oh, he's dual wielding it now. That's unfortunate. Minus 15. And I can't get healed for the turn or permanently until he loses the thing.
Till the beginning of his next turn.
Okay. Does that mean I
Uh,
could theoretically hold an action until his turn?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Also, you take an additional 4 necrotic damage. That's what the 4 was at the top.
Okay.
Yes. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
As in his next turn. So
Right,
you
'cause
can
I
hold your
cast it.
action. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh,
And that would be Kundali's turn.
So
didn't cast it,
Kundali
just
says to Callahan, should I deal with the zombie on Miss Mencha and then go to the blood pit?
No, get the pit. They're gonna have more than things coming out. Let Swinton handle the dog and the Zed.
The dead. Yes, the dog, the dead. I should have had dead dogs. Oh, why didn't I bring dead? You know what? If we get to a third round, I'm bringing a dead dog.
If we see bone chihuahuas come out, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Well,
flush out.
I don't think I'm going to spend that much effort on it. Oh, there's a good dead dog.
My wife just
Fine.
asked, do they chew on their own legs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that one.
Oh, that'd be really funny.
How about a bear?
Comes back without a rib.
Did
Always
I-
buried it
did
in
I-
the garden again.
Disrupt it by being adjacent to it and doing an action?
Yeah, you don't have to be on top of it. So as you approached it, the sounds of gnawing and fingers scratching. The hand, you can see a zombie immediately in front of you, clamoring to get out. But deeper than that, looking past the zombie, you see another creature that is scrambling up like this esophagus-like thing. It has long, hooked fingernails, and its face is full of gnashing teeth. That is the creature that's climbing up behind him.
Close it.
No,
Well,
what this
then.
is? I close it, of course. I disrupt the puddle.
In what manner?
I rip up some part of my clothes, like maybe on my shoulder. I rip it off and then I clean it with the clothes.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah, so actually, this is what my teacher. This is the moment my teacher was teaching me this for.
All right. Yeah.
Kundale-san.
You
Also, I passed through the zombies' AO attack of opportunity,
Did you?
whether it wants to or not.
it will not. It's not smart. It does not realize. It doesn't even notice you ran by. It's so fixed. It's like face is in the dog's mouth, like the drool is dripping on it.
Miss Mentia and the fucking dog are just fucking stomping on this zombie.
All right, you take your shirt and you crouch down and you kind of give it a once over, like a sliding your cloth across the ground. As you do so, the portal, the well, it does divide up for a moment, and you can see the fingers of the zombie grasping for you. They rub against your hand, but you manage to split it. And as you pull your cloth away, on the underside of it's smeared with that red glistening liquid that was in the vial. Cherry jello. And there's some patches remaining on the ground, but nothing is. The well is closed.
Okay. Wait, and then I use my action. I'm just trying to think of other shenanigans I could do. But I don't think I can really do much shenanigans. You know what shenanigans I can do? I can...
Me flanking.
Yeah. I dash, and I move here.
Yeah!
You're standing on the large prickly vines.
Actually,
I probably wouldn't stand there.
let me think.
I'm gonna
about
move
this.
down one square just to let you know.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
All right, the thick vine trunk behind you can hear it squirming as it attempts to stretch out and reach you. The one of the thorns like races past it, like slides along its surface, and like it's on a water slide.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the breeze as it whips past your neck, but it does not connect.
Okay.
Must be those southwestern veil vines. They'd reach out and tell someone.
Ugh. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
It does. You hear like a sound. It's like the vine is swelling though. You wouldn't want to stand here very long. Ifia, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take out that moon touch rapier and try to stab the zombie with it.
Sure thing.
Advantage because it is prone.
Oh,
That is true.
fucking
Correct.
Nice.
That hits.
I'm shocked.
Bring it damage too.
Alright, he takes all of that.
I'm befuddled right now.
Goddamn hero.
Alright.
I'm never hit with weapons.
You stab the thing through the chest, and some flesh falls away from its already rotting corpse. It looks like it's about to disintegrate.
And you probably could still move away from it. In case you want to do other shenanigans.
That's true. I could move away, but if I move decided, does that give Swinton flanking? Well, I'm just wondering.
It would, yeah. He
I'm
already has
undecided.
he already has advantage because it's
Yeah.
prone. But
Yeah.
Making a +2.
We
I
could
think
get
I'm
up.
gonna 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move right here so I can stab the other one in a bit.
alrighty.
Cute.
There.
You do still have your bonus action, of course. If there was another bardic you'd want to throw out.
Yeah, I do. I want to throw out more bardic inspiration because they're fun. I love these things. Oh, which one to use today? I don't. Why, Luna? Why? That's my foot stuff.
Blade Ward Kundali is for how many turns? Oh,
For
it's a minute. Okay, it's concentration. Got it.
10 rounds.
Oh wait, can I cast this?
Is it a bonus action?
It's a bardic inspiration thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I cast it on evil demon bastard
Yeah.
Blondie?
Roll
that's what I'm-
roll your bardic die.
I forgot about that.
Would that give him like a negative
so
attack
good.
modifier or something?
Saving throw modifier.
It
There-
makes
oh.
his saving throws worse, which is
Roll the bardic inspiration. Which one is that?
D6.
Yes.
So-
Stop
Yeah.
licking me, Luna. Sorry, baby. Sorry.
A6 is low-key really.
Oh
fuck you.
no.
It gets a -1.
Still good.
Ah.
Still a minus.
Okay.
it's a
We'll
difference
take
between
it.
success and failure.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so sad though. Okay, but yeah, and now I'll end my turn. I just want him to lose and die. A screaming death of pain.
All right. Aladdin's turn.
In a pit. Yeah.
Everything changed, and I really don't know what I'm doing now.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's automatic.
No, I think it's a perfectly acceptable statement.
Everyone loves Avatar, so I 100% agree.
Okay.
Except for that one movie.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
except for that one
What
movie.
all the way around
What
there,
movie?
all the way
Doesn't
around
count.
there, and then all the way in there, and go, "Hi! You sure you don't want to play with me?" Eldritch blast to the face.
Just gonna surround him.
God,
Oof.
just give me.
Wow.
You've got
Wow.
another one. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Please tell me. That's
16. Remind me what your green bubble is? I forget. Is that Hexblade?
Oh, Hexblade's
That's
curse, yeah.
guidance.
No, I've got guidance. That doesn't do anything. That's skill checks.
No. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so 16 misses.
Doesn't guidance give you
Not much.
advantage?
Bless you.
I just want to play with you. You're really pretty. End of turn.
That's
Doesn't guidance give you a advantage on your first attack?
no.
No,
No.
guidance is a plus a d4 to ability checks and saving throws, I believe.
All
Oh,
right.
that's
No,
Going
that's
back
resistance.
to that, Atlee did get injured. Can we roll the Constitution save for that?
For what?
For guidance.
Right.
No. Here you go.
It didn't help him anyway.
13.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Yeah, if I need to make
Okay,
an
now.
ability check, it might.
We need to be careful because he
Uh,
can one hit kill us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is flanking advantage or +2 or
Plus
something
two.
plus?
Plus
2.
2.
Okay. I'm going to look towards Brathadar, and I'm going to. My hand is gonna be wrapped in necrotic energy as I go to punch him in the face with inflict wounds.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At
21.
Second level, 19 hits. Wait. Is it a save?
Oh, that's it. I meant third level. I haven't rolled yet the damage. I meant third level. I'll mark the third level slot off.
Yeah, it's 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 to hit.
Okay.
19 does hit.
Thank God.
Yeah, roll your 3rd level damage and just make sure you mark the Ooh,
28.
20.
I
That's
changed
pretty
it.
good.
Wow.
28's pretty
Yeah.
good. Oh, I thought he was resistant. I thought he was resistant to necrotic.
Oh,
He
I
isn't.
found the-
I thought he was.
I found the thing. I found the thing.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh no.
I found the thing.
Found it.
Okay. That's right. I forgot I didn't make him. He's not in Azamar or whatever.
No, it's continuously cast level 1 inflict wounds for 3d8 that damage.
All right.
That's
He takes
Uh,
full damage from that.
Spiritual weapon.
He
Now,
does have his reaction back. He
Also
will,
concentration check.
and he needs a concentration check too. Yes.
his concentration check will be 14 because it's half damage, I think.
And
No,
it's also a
not
-1.
No.
Oh,
That's definitely passes.
Yeah.
All right, and then I need a dex save from you.
Deck save. I got a +1, so I'm probably gonna fail. Maybe not. 15?
15. It is a 16 for your dex save. So you
Yep,
fail. You take
That's
6
damage.
fire damage.
Oh? Can I use my reaction on him reacting to me? Because he damaged me?
For like absorb elements. You're
No.
okay. I think so. Yeah.
He needs to.
I guess that's how counterspell reactions work. So
Yeah. hmm
He needs to give me a. What's the ability modifier? He needs to give me modifiers. He needs to give me a DC 16 strength saving throw.
I was hoping for charisma.
Oh, come on.
He still takes half damage, which is 1. Because I rolled double that one. I rolled double that one.
well, at least it wasn't a spell.
True, at least it wasn't a spell.
Yeah.
And then as you said, I took 6 damage, right?
Right.
As my bonus action, my boy here, my spiritual weapon, will try to smack Brathadar across the face, or Abyssal Brathadar.
Roll away.
26,
My.
Yeah, that will hit.
and that is 10 force damage.
Oh, you rolled max on that, huh?
Almost rolled
No,
max.
almost max. Oh, not even close. It's a 1d8 plus.
I was
Wow,
3
plus
off max.
5.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Plus
Yeah.
5. I got max wisdom.
All right, that's 3.
Wise boy.
Pump the crap out of it.
Cool. All right, the zombie's turn. Oh, unless you had something else.
No, I definitely don't. I can't
All
think of anything.
And you did burn your reaction, so you do not have your
Oh, yes, I did.
reaction till your start of your next turn.
Yes,
In
yes.
case that comes up. All right.
Yes,
Dog zombie will not be getting up. He
Also, remember he did use his reaction, so you can't
True,
move
he used his
away if
reaction
you
as well.
want to. No, I'm just saying you
Mhm.
can move away if you want to. For just put that in a thought.
yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys.
I don't know why I rolled that at advantage. He misses anyway. And he kind of just crawls. His legs fall off as he crawls into the dog, closer to the dog. He's like giving him a hug.
The sweet embrace of death.
All right, and then our other zombie here will shuffle away from Afia and move towards Kundali.
You bastard.
And this is that is an 18 to hit.
I have Blade Ward. And
You have
that's
resistance.
Minus D4.
let me double it's a minus D4, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna wait. That misses.
16 misses. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And the zombie flails away at you. It bounces off the warding shield that is protecting you. Alrighty. Callahan, your turn. Everybody's bunched up down here. Oh, in a pile.
All
About to
right.
get Vorpal executed by Brathadar.
He's just gonna swing his arms. 3 dead bodies. Oh, 4 dead bodies.
You're attacking the bathroom.
All right. Well, first off, I I look over and tell Swinton to enjoy his lunch, so that Swinton can go ahead and finish that thing off. And
yeah,
he does.
It still hits.
That's the hit. Actually, he gets advantage anyways. Let's see if he gets it, just for the heck of it. Nope. Ignore it.
Your advantage. If it was disadvantage, you'd still hit.
Right.
Can he just basically not miss? I think natural one is the only not miss option.
Okay, so.
Yep,
Nice.
it's dead.
And so you see him basically just pulling pieces off and he's going. You don't throw that up on anything except for maybe Eldon's pants later.
When I'm not wearing them.
And I'm going to take 2 more shots at this guy and see if I can actually redeem myself from last time.
When you dealt damage to him.
More than I've done.
You're doing
Okay.
huge damage.
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right, that longbow will hit.
Okay, let me go get the favorite foe on him. Because I don't do it on the first shot, right?
Yes, only on.
Yes,
Yes.
it's once per turn.
Only once.
Yep. Hunter's mark is every hit, but
Yes.
favorite foe is once per turn.
Yeah. Yes.
Right, I'm back from the bathroom with the cookie.
Yeah.
What
So.
good cookie?
Chocolate chip cookie.
Classic.
Very tasty,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
17.
Okay, let me take my second shot.
Look, that came back. You kicking butt.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me be like a disillusioned Charmin. He's now going to do like 0 damage.
Yeah, no.
Uh, 18 misses.
Mm-hmm.
18 misses?
19 to hit.
Damn. Clerics in their damn plate. That's okay.
Here it comes, guys. 3 natural 20s. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 3 dead.
At most, he can do 2.
All right. With how low he is, he's actually going to. So, taking one hand off his sword, he unrolls a scroll from his pack, and recites incantation, which you'd probably all recognize, but wouldn't. Well, maybe you'd recognize it. I do need to double check it though.
Guys, I think he's lead.
It is that. Okay.
Oh, I should have.
He will Misty Step
Ah.
to the top of the cliff. As close. He gets. He'll get to the top of the cliff. Essentially, he'll use his movement to finish it. And so that is about 10, 20, 30 feet up, and then you'll see him tuck his sword into his chest, and then take both his hands, wrap them around himself, and press them into his body. As energy radiates from them, and he recovers. He spends that much. Okay. I guess
hate these paladins.
He recovers 45 HP.
Dang. What spell did my boy just cast?
Lay on hands.
Yeah, he just burned all of his lay on hands.
Okay, let's do the math. How many points of
So that's 45. Yeah, so that's 45 points. So he is level. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, he's
19?
high.
He's 9.
Yeah, he's 9.
Yeah, nine,
level
nine,
9?
nine, 9. Yeah.
Let's do the OOC math.
It was already going through my head. It was already working it out.
I knew. I was making fun of myself for it.
Bro, I know what the math is.
All right, and then he will spend his movement just kind of wiggling down. He's gonna tuck himself behind a tree for a turn. Down here.
Scaredy cat. Out the yells.
Chicken shit.
Self-preservation does not make one a scaredy cat. All right, Kundalini.
Maybe you should have talked to
So
the fight.
30 feet.
So it was bonus action for Misty Step, action for
Land hands.
Lay on Hands, and because he cannot substitute Lay on Hands like he can substitute a spell, he does not have a second part of his main action there. Kundali's turn.
Okay, so this is the moment where we we say Breath of Air. Okay, so the tree is still active, right? The vine?
Yes, it's wriggling and squirming towards you. It's even maybe
I'm
moved a couple
gonna-
inches closer.
I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna push this zombie into the branch.
Is it your bonus action to shove?
Well, I can do a bonus action to an unarmed strike. And aren't unarmed strikes interchangeable, or attacks interchangeable with shoving and grappling and all that stuff?
Yes, yeah. Shove would be, yeah.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to shove him into the vine.
Let me see. He has a +1.
That's 25.
You shove him right into it. One of the thorns is kind of rotating into the undead as it does so. He's going to slam into it, and he's going to take an initial D10 -3, and then a subsequent. I guess he needs a dex save, which he's going to fail.
Oh,
He succeeds on his dex save. No, it would have been con save.
damn.
My apologies, con save.
Oh.
Okay. His con.
Succeeding either way.
Well, his dex is -2.
Wait, aren't undead immune to poison anyway?
This one in particular, he's immune. He is immune to poison. Yes. Never mind. He doesn't take any additional damage. But he you stabbed him on a thorn.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be something more to happen. Okay,
Just
I'm
suck
now
the life out of
gonna
him.
grab him. I'm now gonna grab Brathadair and I'm gonna pull him to safety.
I have 3 turns left to revive him, right?
You have more.
You have no, you're more than that. I'm only on my 4th turn of Hexblade's Curse,
Oh,
so I've got 6 turns of that left. So you've got 7 turns to save him.
that's a while.
Okay, now I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna grab his corpse and I'm gonna drag him over here so his body is safe. And that's gonna be the end of my turn. Or would I still have an action, or would grabbing him be my action?
I think yeah.
Yeah, with his head as well.
Yeah.
I think.
He's quite heavy.
He's quite. Yes, that's fair. That's fair. End of turn.
Thea.
All right. I am going to move right here. Double check my distance. All right. He's still there. Great. I am going to cast Shatter at
Uh-huh.
3rd level.
Okay.
Yes, baby.
I like it.
Go 6.
I thought it said 2 thunder damage.
I was like, no, bitch.
No.
Oh, that's a really high roll on that 3d8 there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And that also does damage to any objects, like trees.
All right. Con
Mhm.
save. So it's
You get
half
the -1
damage.
from the con save too.
He does have that -1.
Oh,
But
come on.
No, God, fuck you.
that's like 4 nat 20s.
He's
What the
still.
heck? And like
That's
in this
that's
one
a
combat session.
that's a second nat 20. Only a
I'm not-
second.
No, Warble.
Still
I
takes
have
half
been
damage.
building up these spells, and you are just eating them into the dirt.
All right. So he takes 10 thunder damage. Half his touch damage was successful. Yep. And
You
then
kind
all
of
the
going ham with these nats here, brother.
and
I want your dice.
that
Give me your dice.
that was very high on the damage roll, and the trees will take quite a bit of damage. So yeah, as the shatter explodes around his hiding spot, well, his tactical retreat location. It's not a hiding spot. The trees and the brush around him just disintegrates into shrapnel. He's left standing more or less in the open. Bits and pieces of the tree trunk are still there, so he still has half cover from ranged attacks from your guys' direction.
Okay.
Great.
I look at him and I say, I hope you choke on that dirt. You did. Oh God. Yeah. You want to go fight a demon?
All right. Ellis,
Yeah, you do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm assuming he's still undercover.
just the +2. Just a +2 to his 19 AC, so 21.
I was going to say, yeah, given my rolls lately, I am going to cast Blur on myself and end my turn.
It's blur.
Oh, disadvantage on attacks against me.
Yes. Yep. That's right.
Welcome back.
Atlee. Oh, that's right. Kundali. Drag breath.
Yeah, how can I move this thing? Oh, wrong spell. So it's 20 feet, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I'm going to
Mm-mm.
who's next? I'm gonna yell, Callahan, get closer, within 30 feet. And I'm gonna hold my action to cast Bless on Callahan, myself, and Eladin.
Thank you! I just
Alright.
want to hit something.
All right. The zombie. Remove. Are you any movement there, Atlee? Are you just not gonna
No,
be
if I
wait?
move, I don't think if I
Okay.
move, Callahan won't be able to get within 30 feet of me.
Alrighty. The zombie reefs himself off of the thorn and will pursue. He will pursue Kundali. And he will.
You just need within 30 feet of me, Callahan.
Yeah, he misses. He swings his rotting arms wildly, and they impact air. Callahan's turn.
All right. Sorry, I was just trying to figure where I needed to get to.
Yeah, it's within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
As
and then-
Callahan moves into space, Atlee Callahan, and Eldon now all have bless on them.
So
At just first tier.
Okay, so that bless is a new concentration. Yes. Okay.
Did I have an old one?
you had
you were-
guidance, but
you
it
still
don't
had
matter,
guidance.
don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, bless is just better guidance
Yes.
because it works for attacks too.
That was yourself, Callahan, and Ellen.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we
All
all
right.
have a D4 now, so attack rolls and saving throws.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
It
All right,
is.
and I am now within 80 feet of him, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2 shots.
Get your
You
D4
need-
too.
You need a 21 to hit.
Dang.
Yeah, thank you for the D4.
You're welcome. Yeah.
The way you roll, though, you roll quite well on your bow
I either
attack
roll
rolls.
really well, or I roll like certain somebody rolls his Eldritch Blast.
Mhm.
You either hit or you miss.
That will hit.
Don't even need a
Damn.
D4. Wow.
Well, hold up your horses.
And there's the favorite foe.
Yep.
Our horse is already held. He's like 100 feet behind us.
That will also hit.
I take it back. I don't give it to Callahan, I guess. I give it to someone else who needs it.
Oh man.
And I will go ahead and also have Swinton come down and chew on the other zombie.
Sure thing. Does he move 20 feet? Not quite.
Make him
Nikor-
walk back. 10
Yeah,
feet.
you of course
can
can
back
make.
up.
You can of course make him walk. Move backwards and then get that.
Oh yeah, he he's excited and hops back, and then
All right. He fails his strength save, so he will be prone. And roll your damage plus the d6. Yeah. Even the 6. I mean, the 6 is at advantage, but you still hit. So that is 7 plus 5 plus your d6. 12 plus d6.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not sure I got the D4 on that, but okay.
The d6 was a 5. It was 17.
Not
almost
sure where the
good.
D4 came from.
It is 2 HP. Callahan is, or the Swinton is just ripping these zombies to shreds.
They're chew toys.
Alright. And that would be you moved. Any more movement? Do you have any left?
I'm good where I am right now.
Alrighty. So Brathadar is going to leave the hillside, use his full movement to reach up to Eladin, and he will cast. You will have
casting that 20.
All right, he is casting a touch spell. Bestow Curse.
Oh, God damn it!
I have removed curse, don't worry.
Which I mean, you haven't been hitting your Eldritch Blast anyway. What do you
I
use
haven't
for
been hitting him. I have been useless.
right?
I have done nothing so
Does-
far, as far as this guy sees.
That's not true. You've
How about morale?
I've run up to
improved-
him and patted him on the back with my Eldritch Blast. That's basically what I've done.
You're right.
You're a threat. You're a threat.
Getting
like-
a shoulder massage.
You're like a cobra ready to strike.
What was
You
I
just
gonna
haven't
do?
yet, but you're ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Just you wait.
You're
Just
gonna curse him,
Your
right?
plucky, your plucky comic relief with some fabulous pants.
Yeah, the curse is your pants become fully alive.
Oh no.
is the no curse just no saving throw?
No, it gives you disadvantage on the chosen target. And I think just looking through the rest of these, like I don't know how many we're gonna give you disadvantage on Yeah, that really doesn't do anything, does it?
Wait,
If it
Mm,
does nothing, that's even better.
on
Oh.
wisdom, it's going to give
is it
you
a roll?
a disadvantage on wisdom. It is not.
Oh wow, it just happened.
So
Even worse. Wait till
here
you get
I
the next
will. I'll
shirt.
display it here.
I know.
I know
All right.
nothing about it.
So you have disadvantage on wisdom. He's cursing your
But I
wisdom.
need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or I get a saving throw.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
And you get a plus 1d4.
I do.
I got you.
It's DC 16.
You need a 3.
Plus D4.
Or no, you need a 2.
You need a 2.
Wow.
Bro, you had a 75% chance, and you failed.
Really? You think?
That's
All right. So this, and then he will make a Vorpal sword attack. So it's going to be the attack
Yeah.
plus an additional D8 of
Yes, but
necrotic damage
disadvantage.
because you have blur. Right.
Yes, which does mean he really shouldn't be able to chop my head off.
Yeah, you
Sure.
used to be very
If
safe.
he rolls.
He misses.
Wow.
Hey.
You.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wow.
as he misses, I'm just gonna go. We could dance like this all day.
Don't provoke him.
That's the night away.
Oh man. He will put you between him and your allies.
So rude.
Something like
That ruined my entire plan.
I don't know, something like that. He doesn't like Callahan shooting at him, so he's gonna do this. Oh,
Wait till
I
he realizes it's
I forgot. I think he still had his reaction because he didn't react to shatter. So I need a con or dex save from Callahan, just for the hellish rebuke.
yes.
I was more than 60 feet though, wasn't
Were
I?
you? You were more than 60 feet. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he shot then moved.
Yep.
70 or 80 feet?
He was 80 feet. It's a 60-foot range. Was anybody else? Nobody else has damaged me.
No.
Okay, never mind. He did not get to use his reaction. It is
Means I got mine back
Kundali's
too then.
turn.
I'm gonna move here, and then I do my bonus action to dash. Oh no, I use my regular action to dash, and then for my bonus action, I do flurry of blows. Actually, what I'd rather do, I have 90 feet of movement. I can make it behind him. I just need a 75. I have 15 feet of movement left, and so then I'm gonna do my bonus action to flurry of blows.
Punch away.
And the inspiration thingy plus 1d6, right?
Yes,
From-
Yep.
That's 19.
19 hits.
And then,
Nice.
as part of Grappler, I get to do a free grapple.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11.
Oh
But-
no.
Come on.
Why'd you gotta roll?
Oh.
I don't get a +2 or anything to that, so. But as part of my, I do. Wait, no, not topple. I do. I do push. Shit. Okay.
Oh, that won't work. Okay.
And this one will be push.
Does it again.
He fails.
Oh! Oh!
I push him here. I push him over there.
All right,
Eldon get a-
and you hit him.
No,
You hit him
No, no.
twice.
I
Yeah,
hit
you
him
have
twice.
the balls.
I have to attack with my strength, and it's -2, and then my fist, which does only 1 damage, -2. So no.
So you heal him. You give him a nice massage.
Yeah.
Keep on this action.
Would you fail your Constitution saving throw? Ass.
Now
The
the dex check.
second one is almost a fail.
It's close. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nuke him! Everyone nuke him!
All right, so that was 18 bludgeoning, 18 force.
Oh, cute.
18 force damage.
We have a round to nuke him with as much as we can.
Now he spends his hellish rebuke on you though, so I do need that. Did you roll the
He's within 30
what's
feet
the
now.
dex save? Okay, you fail the dex save. You take 15 fire damage.
That hurt. No.
25.
I'm 31. He took a chunk out of me.
All right,
Now, Miss
Ifia,
Mencha,
your turn.
finish it.
Trying. The math is hard.
Just if you have to hit me with it, hit me.
No, okay. No, I got it. I figured it out. I think. Yeah. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna move here. How far was okay, and then okay. Dang it, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. My last spell.
Yeah.
At third level. That's my last spell slot for third level.
That's
And it's 15 feet. A cube.
Mhm.
So, there you go.
Okay. So that was just. Oh, that's right. He missed. I'm just thinking back here. Thunderwave. He needs a con save on a fail. Oh, you're casting it third level?
Mm-hmm.
So which is
48.
48?
Yeah,
No.
you need another 2d8.
Well, no,
2d8?
she has it. 2d8 plus 2d8. That's 20.
Oh, 9 thunder at the top plus the 13 thunder at the bottom. I see it, yeah.
Mhm.
Got
I
it.
got confused.
I see.
And it's a con save. The con save, if he fails, he gets pushed and takes full damage. Success, he is not pushed and takes half damage.
Oh, let me go to the
You
bathroom.
bitch.
Yeah. It still takes half damage.
That's-
It's still great.
Still 11
He
damage.
fucks it up
Yeah.
really well.
Still 11 damage.
11 damage is still huge. It's more damage than I've done, Effie.
More damage on the entire.
Yeah, I
All
made
right.
sure it didn't hit y'all. I worked out that math real hard. As I cast Thunderwave, I'm like, I hope you can keep this secret in your fucking grave, you bitch. There you go. I hate this thing so much.
Make sure
Alright.
you can move as far as you can.
Yes, if you still have movement, you're welcome to
Get the way.
wiggle away.
I am. I'm backing up. I can only move like 10 feet, and that's as far as I'm going.
That's fine.
It's fine. He's definitely mad at me.
I've got you.
All right.
I've got you.
Brathadar is breathing heavy, and he's leaning on the sword a little bit. Also, I guess he needs technically another one of these. Okay. Concentration drops.
Yay!
What do you have?
That's
Uh,
my
had
shroud
that
with the extra damage and the no healing.
It was
Oh, that's super
bestowed
nice.
curse. Bestow curse was on active.
Yes.
You're
I'm
not cursed
still-
anymore.
Oh,
He's-
wait, was that concentration? Oh, wow. I'm not cursed.
Hurrah!
Oh, thank God.
Now maybe you'll deal damage.
Yes, maybe.
This is your
Please.
time.
I gave you a
I-
D4 per attack.
I'm going to throw a little paddy, hit my gun on a rock, and then point and shoot twice. Please.
A 19 will hit.
14 force damage. Second attack. God.
Oh,
I got damage. I got you. And then I'm gonna move over here and stand between him and my precious Effie.
If you touch me, I will.
Wait, no, there's still
Give you-
people with spells.
That's fine. I
Yeah.
don't care. Hit me. Fucking nuke him.
All right.
Yeah, but now
so
you're blocking my shot.
you blast away.
Move!
You blast away on him, and he's breathing heavily, still leaning on his sword. He's kind of got it braced towards you now.
Yell at you, Elodin, and I'm like, yeah, that's my boy.
I'm just gonna slowly reach out and put my hand on the hilt of his sword and say, we'll send you home, and I'll take this. Thank you.
You'll never. He kind of chokes. You'll never kill the. And he continues stuttering as Atli's turn goes.
Kundli says in the background, wait, no, that's
Atlee runs up next to him, and his hand is imbued with a second spell slot of inflict wounds. Because no, he's very low. I only have to do a first spell slot. Hopefully.
What you need to do.
And I go to inflict wounds. Hopefully. I can't even D4 that up.
Nope, no, you can't. Bonus action?
Bonus
no,
action.
your spiritual weapon is not close enough. God damn it.
Do you still have movement to give
I have no
Allie
movement.
room? Wow.
I have no movement.
He's just. It's all right. Callahan's been hitting
you wanna
everything.
know what?
He's hitting like
You wanna know
26s on every roll.
Yeah,
so.
he's fine.
Wait, what do you have?
I cast Spear's Weapon again.
You
I
can.
just cast it again.
Well,
You can-
you burned a spell slot for inflict wounds, so you cannot double
Oh
cast.
shoot, you're right.
Yeah.
Do I have any other bonus actions?
You want a 2-level dip into fighter?
Yeah, really.
That's bullshit. That's such a stupid interaction.
I have no bonus action I can use.
Come on, Callahan. Come on.
Come on.
The zombie, which is
Uh,
prone, is attacking the dog. It
We
crit
just
fails.
want that zombie dead because
Where was that roll for my Thunder Wave? For my
just having fun.
Shatter? For Elodin's roll?
But that was the
rolled an
zombie
8.
roll.
Yeah.
I did. I rolled a crit fail for. It was for a concentration check, but
He's rolled a few he's rolled several crit fails.
I knew
Alright.
it for the Thunder Wave and not Shatter.
Callahan. From your angle, he has 21 AC, but you're welcome to. Actually, he would have 3/4 cover with 2 of them in the way, so he has 20. He no longer has that AC.
Yeah, I'm moving down here.
I
I moved it right there so I could get the angle and get off of there.
All right, yeah, I'll give you a straight roll there.
Jump on the bridge.
And can we just say that basically
Highest
Swinton has turned that zombie into a chew toy?
I will say you backed into the vines. I don't know how much attention you'd be paying. Did you? Would you have?
I was watching.
Okay, so if you weren't actively trying, I mean,
I was watching them. I figured I was watching them, but at this point,
you're
it
gonna.
was basically I'm trying to figure out how to. It keeps jumping there but say I was trying to put myself like right here in this corner, but it keeps jumping over there. So let's say right there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you want to like stand on the log.
Yeah, stand on the log. Get a height advantage.
Right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call that good. Okay. It's just the way it keeps jumping because I had lands.
Yep.
360 no scope. Atlee yells out.
All right.
As he turns and looks at the sky and sees these people sitting at computers.
Laughing maniacally.
Gives a wink.
I look at.
It's a COD reference.
Atlee breaks the fourth wall.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Come on, Callahan. You
yeah,
did it.
D4.
D4.
4.
Rolls a 1.
No.
Please don't.
You made that happen.
You willed that into existence.
You still got another one. You still got another one.
Another
it-
chance.
No,
I hate it when he does that.
I'm not
Another longbow.
All right, you got me.
There.
Not 20.
Hey.
There's his 26.
You made that happen again. You do that so often.
All right, I believe he already burned his reaction. Not that it matters.
And there's my D6 for favor.
16.
So he as
And I'm not.
he's
No.
peppered full of arrows, and maybe there's like a necrotic burn mark on part of his armor, but other than that, it's not much. Just a couple of arrows sticking out of his chest. He falls to one knee, still holding himself up by the sword. He's still breathing, and like blood starts dripping out of his mouth, and he's gargling it. I told you. He starts to laugh. May the burbling consume your souls. And he collapses into the dirt.
Thank God.
I'm going to turn to Atlee and shout, "Get to him, quick!"
I grab Atlee, and then I run. Pshaw.
Everyone carries me. Carry me to
Yeah.
Breathinar.
Carry him.
As he collapses and dies, you do hear a wailing off in the distance.
Ooh, I bet it's like an eyeball. It's like
That's not
the
good.
Demogorgon or whatever he was fighting, or the eyeball of that thing. Atlee
That's
just
bad.
sprints over.
Grab the sword.
Definitely. I was thinking that. I was like, are we out of turn? Yeah, let's go.
Atlee then kneels down, taking out his spell component of crushed diamond, and he sprinkles it over. The specific diamond is an amethyst diamond, as is
What?
with his purple diamond.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Purple diamond. I was thinking of the color, but I said amethyst. As a purple diamond, as I sprinkled over Brathadar, as Atlee specifically does a very quick prayer that is related to his religion, that also acts as the verbal component to his revivify spell. Now
Yeah.
I cast revivify.
Yep. As you do so, you do hear this. This is off in the distance again. You hear that.
Yeah.
Guys.
All right.
wanna hurry that up.
So, all right, we're going to looting Brathadar over here. He is wearing full plate. He has a plate heavy armor.
Oh, I want that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
we're taking
the
that.
purple sword from Aladdin.
Oh, I want that so badly.
Nope, mine. I'm
not
holding on to that
yours.
for dear life.
I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
No.
It's not
Are his
yours.
hands good? Are his hands good? Can you take his hands?
Didn't Callahan
want
kill
it?
him? Shouldn't Callahan get it? Not that
No,
Callahan
not,
wants it.
no. The only person
Yeah, the
that
ranger
should
gets
get
the plate armor.
the only person that should get it is Rathadir.
Oh, you're giving it back to him. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
of course.
All right. So
Oh, wait,
Ifia and Eladin
another
are over here like squabbling over the sword as Brathadar comes
Come
back
over
to
no
life.
sword. I don't need no sword.
All right.
It's like, no, we need it. We need his head. Give me the sword.
You're right. Let's talk.
I take the sword from Aladdin.
Fine, we'll use the dagger. I start
Yeah,
taking
we'll
up
use
his
it.
dagger and trying to carve his head off for her.
I take
I
it
have
to
at least-
Rathadir.
I know I got at least 3 daggers.
Yeah,
I got 2. Close enough. One for you, one for me. Let's go.
So as you're removing his armor, the glowing, of course, have subsided, but his pale white Caucasianish skin fades into a bluish purple as it morphs and melds. His body stretches a little bit. Let me just. I think I have a token to show this, but I didn't custom make one. Let me
Shout
find
over
it.
to Callan. Callahan, the body's doing my pants thing. It's twitching.
Bodies aren't supposed to twitch. Dead bodies aren't supposed to twitch.
Why is it doing that?
I slowly walk over. Do I recognize what's happening?
I don't have a token for it. I'll have to just look it up. Probably not. This isn't. I don't think this would be something you guys have previously
recognize
witnessed.
The look of what he's turning into.
I'm inclined to say no, but you tell me when I post it here. It's in the Discord. So he slowly shades and stretches out, and he becomes the husk of a doppelganger. Specifically, a greater doppelganger.
Yeah. Were they part of the? Would they have been part of the invasion?
No, they would not have been.
Okay. Well, this is definitely not one that came in through the invasion.
It's weird, whatever it is. I
Uh,
think we should possibly ask the other dude what was going on.
Yes, Brathadar has regained consciousness. Kundali hands him his Vorpal longsword and scabbard, and he kind of goes to stand, wobbles a bit, leans on the sword, belts it around his waist as he gains his feet. He kind of looks around at everyone. What? I was somewhere else. What? He looks down and sees his copy, his clone, dead at Eladin and Ephia's feet, and he takes a wobbly step towards it. How? Where did he? He's kind of asking all these couple word questions, never finishing any of it.
We know he took your form. That's what we do know.
Atlee will use a tier 2 cure wounds on Brathadar. As he's walking over, Atlee will kind of pick up one of Brathadar's arms and put it around his shoulder and grab his other arm or other shoulder with his arm. And as he does that, he's gonna cast the spell. As he said, he's walking over to the doppelganger, right?
He kind of took a stumble step. He's not actively trying to go anywhere.
Well, I'll help him walk over then to the other guys. As I do that, I will cast Cure Wounds, which is pretty good this time, actually.
All right.
And as I do that, I say, 1 second there, Brathadar. You just got revived from the dead. That your doppelganger over there ended up killing you with, I think, your own weapon, actually. So just catch your breath quickly as we walk over there, and I'll walk over there with him, as I said, kind of holding him up as we get over there.
Death.
If he...
That's right. I saw lights and structures and yes, I was dead, wasn't I? Thank you, strong soul. We've met before.
Yes, we've met before. As you said earlier, we met in Paradise.
Oh, so much of my attention goes to fighting the Jabber. When he says Jabberwock, he looks up to the sky. pats his chest like he's searching pockets he doesn't have. It won't be long. He'll be back.
Well, we should get
Why?
you back armored up post haste.
Yeah, before we do that, just a small question. Why will it be back soon? I mean, there's a lot going on here, and I'm really confused. And to be quite frank, I just want to go home. I've had enough.
I've used a lot of spell slots.
Yes.
too.
Home.
I've used
Yes.
a lot of spell
Home
slots.
to my Aurora. I think that's what I named her. I think I
My wife's
remember.
name?
Yes, I believe I wrote it down somewhere, but I'm not flipping through the pages to find it. I believe it was Aurora, which someone or some of you took strangely and thought he was like making something up or something or other. But he'll mention the name again. Yes, to get home. I must defeat the Jabberwocky. Take it down. It always escapes my clutches at the last moment.
I don't want to.
Are
What is your pay-
we able to help?
He looks you guys over. Well, I've never had help in the past. You didn't mean to do that, okay? I added the +4 to your character sheet, but I took it away again.
No healing for you.
Or to your token, not to your character sheet. So at this point, Atlee, Brathadar's he stepped away. He's more light on his feet. He starts he seems more energized as having more HP and willingness to live will do to you. He gestures to your belt or your pack, wherever you're carrying the
Paper?
I guess, yeah, the paper. I guess it's under your chest piece or something like that.
It's under my chest piece, yeah.
Okay. He gestures to your chest piece. That. I've not seen that before. It's as if he's seeing straight through you and seeing the corner piece.
Atlee kind of reaches through.
May just be the answer. Yeah.
Hearing that, Atlee kind of reaches through his armor sluts and says, "Do you know what else? I can see that there may be maybe 2 other torn pieces left, but I'm not fully sure. Hopefully, it's only 2."
So he reaches out a finger or a cupped hand to ask, may I hold it just for a moment?
Yes, you can. I pass it to him.
All right, you place it in his hand. He closes his fingers over it, and light shines from between his fingertips. He opens them again and hands it back to you. Yes, this is exactly what I've been missing. All these years. The final piece. So
Nani?
Yes. So he'll go on to explain. He'll actually start helping Eladin with the plate armor. Seeing it happening. He'll go on to explain how a long time ago, like centuries ago, he was in one way or another coerced or cursed or trapped into this endless fight that he's been doing. And that you guys were the first outsiders or even other intelligent free world beings he had run into in 200 years, let's say.
Wow.
So in that time frame, he's learned a bunch of things about the Jabberwocky, which he will share with you. Which them being, if anybody was It is vulnerable to slashing damage, but only from the Vorpal sword. So it's resistant to all the other slashing damage. It is immune to Charmed, Frightened. It has True Sight at 120 feet.
Jeez.
And it, of course, has its regeneration, which you guys have observed already. Which is at the start of at the start of its turn, if it hasn't taken damage from the Vorpal sword, it will regain 10 hit points.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's kind of tanky.
And then it also has a what's Brathador refers to as the fiery gaze, which if the Jabberwocky is not blinded, it can emit a area of effect. It's like a fireball. I mean, it's a 68 fire damage on failed. Well, I mean, you would it mechanically a failed dex save. It's essentially a fireball. And was there anything else he would? It's better at flying than walking.
Okay.
It doesn't speak any languages, and it does have the burble that we've talked about. He doesn't know exactly how the burble works. He just knows that Brathadar himself is immune to it.
Mm. As Brathadar says is immune to it, is that I Atlee responds with a curious question: is that something you in particular, or is it something related to our deity?
It feels innate in me. I hear the noise, but it's never once affected me. But I've watched creatures, foxes and jackalopes and triceratops. I've seen them murder each other. Just being anywhere near the creature and I as we fight.
I see. Well, do you think there's a chance we can kind of shelter out somewhere to get you a nice long rest before fighting the Jabberwock again?
Oh, there is no long rest. When the Jabberwocky, every time the Jabberwocky returns to its full strength, it tracks me with no concern for anything else. It also has a feature called Uncanny Tracker.
Mm-hmm.
The Jabberwocky can unerringly track any creature it has wounded in the last 24 hours, and it knows the distance and direction to its quarry as long as the two of them are on the same plane of existence.
How about a short break? Because I believe Atlee here may be suited to an armor upgrade. I will tap the armor that I'm working on.
Is Brathadar not wearing armor?
Brathadar also has plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, this is extra plate armor.
Oh, it's extra plate armor. Damn. Ooh.
Yeah, this is the one off of the doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if the doppelganger also stole the armor. That's why I asked. That would be. Wait, didn't you want Eldon to wear?
I can't wear full plate. I'm a medium.
Oh, okay. I would love to wear it then.
How's this match up to what you're wearing? Your scale?
It gives him an extra.
I get +2 AC by wearing it.
You'll be at
Which I think
21?
is,
Yeah,
I'll be
21.
at 21, yeah.
Gonna have to go in for a paint job.
Because he's got the shield.
It's what clerics
Yeah.
do.
Time to be a tanky boy. Do you think that is possible, Brathadar? About a 30 or 45 minutes to like an hour before he comes again?
It will be less than that. I can already feel his hunger returning. But with the peace, we can defeat him. I can fulfill my quest and return to the mortal realm. You will help me do this, yes? To return to my Aurora. No, this is the last piece.
I'm gonna do an
Oh,
insight check him.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm also going
if his
to.
goals are wholesome. He seems like he's not insane.
see,
Roll away.
I feel like Atlee normally would, but
Oh.
seeing a member of his own sect, I don't think he would.
And that's the thing.
Question.
You're not
Eladin's-
paranoid enough.
I'm going to join in on
Eladin-
this from the perspective of someone who's lost his spouse.
Mhm.
So I think Atlee will side with Brathadar and.
Well, wait. Before, once all these roles are sorted, there's a little something. Eladin's going to speak to you.
Oh, is your roll rolled?
Yeah. Anybody else who is wanting to roll, you're welcome to.
No, I trust him.
Oh, that's right. That zombie's still alive up there. I mean, Swinton would have. I mean, unless he's playing with it. Maybe he's playing with. He's like
Wait up there, like they using a chew toy. He's just having fun with him now.
he's removed all its limbs, and it's just like a chess piece with a skull like clapping.
When's just a psychopath like that?
Was
I
that
saw what he did to the desk. I mean,
You know what? I always forget to roll Undead Fortitude. I forgot to roll that.
Well, yeah.
Right.
But
Oh,
not for Brathadar though. He wasn't undead.
No.
I will say I know Kibble recognized this guy. I'm not sure not sure if anybody else
Happy.
did.
I
Happy
know
should.
what
No
that
clue.
thing is.
I've seen it. I don't remember what he
that
is.
It's a gas.
We have gone up against
It is a
those,
gas,
haven't we,
okay.
Happy?
Yeah,
They
and those
We've gone
things,
up
I remember
against-
those things are
I
screwy.
don't know, man. I don't see it spitting fireballs at me in the Nether.
It paralyzes you.
It paralyzes you, and we went up against about 8 of those at the same time. It was gore.
Well, they were fucking. They paralyzed. Well, I don't remember it exactly, but we survived.
Yeah, only because I had my Ellie form and I was immune to paralysis. It paralyzed like everybody else but you. God, that was horrendous. Anyway, insight rolls.
Yes. So Kundali, you're inclined to be suspicious, so I think you're still suspicious.
Always.
Yes. Callahan is more in lines with Atlee for sure. Brathadar seems sincere. There's even maybe you catch like a glow in his eyes that you felt a long time ago, but you haven't felt recently.
A glow of hope.
Yeah.
We say.
Yeah.
So as Brathadar's asking this, you will help us. Yeah. Eladin's going to say into Atlee's head, if we're going to side with him, we need to be certain his intent. I can check, but I'm asking your permission to do that.
Atlee pauses for a second. And nods his head
And
in affirmation.
I will use my free use of detect thoughts.
Yes.
And I will focus on Brathadar.
Yeah. You get the topmost, like the big emotion currently is hope, as Callahan saw. Below that, there's some doubt and fear, and then maybe to go along with that, one last thing of like, if he would be if you don't help him, he's resign. He's down to continue. Not that he has any other choice. So he's like, there's
Resolve.
resolve that he must continue his quest even if you don't help him. But the big thing is hope.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to him and put my hands out and ask for his hand. And as he touches him, firstly, I'm going to dump my free spell of Cure Wounds into him because he needs more health if we're going to do this.
Yeah.
It's only 8 healing, but it's what I've got, so I may as well use it.
Gotta heal him too myself.
And then I am going to say into his mind, not verbally, forgive me for this, but I need you to allow me into your head. We need to be sure of your intent before we help you. We've come across too much here already.
Seeing as how you brought him back from death, he will agree to the proposition.
And I will push deeper.
All right. What exactly? Can we
So
post
let me
the
just
description?
Push, I'm just going to post that across. No, that's not what I meant. That's the one I meant it to do.
A long line.
It is.
A lot of words.
So I've got the surface thoughts, but as an action, I'm going to shift. I'm going to go deeper into it. So I probe deeper, and it must make a wisdom saving throw. But if it's willing,
Yep.
And I can then ask him questions to verbally direct his thoughts to try and figure out what's going on.
Sure. Okay.
All I'm going to do while I'm probing deeper is I'm going to ask him who his deity is and who is Atli to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have it written down. It is the same. The Sar. This is Sar at whatever the Sarzan thing.
I will also say into his head, you don't have to speak out loud, only I can hear the answer.
Okay. So you get a picture of an amethyst. Well, first it's the like the king of the gem dragons, which who is currently dead, and then it transitions into the amethyst variation of like its lower deity, one of its lower like captains, if you will.
Like Tiamat and then a red dragon underneath her.
It's his Thane. It's his Thane.
Thane, yeah.
Yeah.
And then with that comes also the same like he's aware Atli follows the same deity, so it would probably be like something kinship or like the connection between soldiers in a war kind of thing.
I'll let go of his hands and I'll turn to Atli and go, yeah, fine, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
You're coming, Effie. Come on.
At that point, then Atli gets a very big smile and starts patting Brathadar on the shoulder and says, "Of course you can use the final piece. We will help you see." Did he say his wife's name already? Aurora.
Aurora.
We'll help you meet Aurora once again. And as I say that, I pump 30 hit points into him with my channel divinity.
What's the 8 I gave him?
How's he looking?
He's practically full. Now, I will. You have not seen him fight. You've seen the doppelganger variation of him fight. So you really, you have no knowledge other than he uses the Vorpal sword, of how effective he is at combat. But you are.
That will come up. First, we're going to try and get Atli into this armor.
Before your fated foe comes, could you help me and Eldon put this armor on so I can have better protection while fighting with you?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Since he is a doppelganger, does that mean this armor is also doppelganger looking like Brathadar's too? So it would be a religious looking armor?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
is it just plain
Yeah. It's the
Nice.
same armor.
Nice. That means I don't have to get this. That armor looks dope, and I'm very happy.
hmm It's fine. We
That's
can get
the
an
way of
amethyst
putting
gem
it.
put into the chest piece of it, and it'll look brilliant.
Exactly.
hmm
So I asked Brathadar to help Eldon put it on me and myself as
I'm
well.
not,
so
yeah,
as
as
fast
you can
as
see me,
possible.
I'm trying to lift one of the pieces, and I'm just not picking it off the floor. It's
You're
just
gonna
not
be
happening with my -2 strength.
you're gonna be twinsies.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Couldn't
twinsies.
talking to Callahan and Miss Mencha while the boys are playing dress up. Kunli is gonna say, like, how are we gonna beat this thing, though? Y'all have any ideas?
We're gonna have to find some way to first trap it.
20
After
AC,
what?
not 21.
Still, great improvement.
Oh, very much.
And if we can find some way to keep it on the ground, it's gonna be the best thing. Because it gets in the air, we're screwed.
If
We're
I
definitely.
can get on it,
Yep.
I think. But they said something about the babble. So, like, is the babble the source of the madness?
Yeah, if it makes its warble, we're in trouble.
Yes,
Okay.
you would be. Brathadar would have, in one way or another, explained that it seems to be an auditory effect from what he's watched
Okay.
from other creatures being affected by it.
We need to plug our
Okay.
ears.
So, what Kundali... What would be a good thing to stuff his ears with?
I'm gonna start
There's
looking through my bag. I'm sure I have.
There's mushrooms and stuff all around right here, right?
Sap, honey,
There are.
things like that.
I was going to say, I'm sure Callahan would know something.
As Kundali goes to pick
Yeah.
up a mushroom, Callahan's like, no. That one will grow into your head.
Sap, honey, things like that can be easily washed out without causing, undue infection.
Well, I think I'd be fine.
I think I
Probably.
have some cloth in my bag.
You're an earth genasi. Dirt's kind of your thing. Rocks anyway.
Yeah.
They only give 25
I
HP to
just
himself
shove
and 5
rocks
to
in
Kundali.
my ear.
You
Put
whittle
rocks in my ears.
you like crush them in your fingers and like whittle them away so they look like earbuds.
Kundali, the true founder of Hard Rock Cafe. It's now canon.
Wait, what did Miss Mencha say about what she had?
I was like, I think I have some cloth in my bag we can use. I'm sure. And then
Yeah.
I got a little sleepy for a second.
Yeah, if you prepare in any way, you'll have advantage on the checks. At least until something happens that may prevent that advantage.
I just used it, so I can't use it again. So disregard that second use.
So don't get
Okay.
healed.
No,
No,
I was
disregard that second
gonna,
use.
and then he moved. Eladin, no, listen.
I'm kidding.
I was
It's
gonna give
fine.
you a Constitution saving throw, and then fake Balthadar moved, and I was like, okay, we got to take him down, though. He's too close to my friend. I don't like that.
It's fine. I can heal myself.
Honestly, it was. Wait, was it the? I don't remember what
No.
I did with the. It's okay.
The 6
So
points.
I will tell you, like I had a bunch of notes on what to do in like specific situations, and a couple of them came up. But one that never did was that I have a note that says monk gets annoying.
I did a little. Everyone did so well in this group, right?
Excuse me?
We all did well. Yep, we did.
Yeah,
you did
totally
damage.
did,
You did
Eldon.
damage, Eldon.
I did 11 damage over the whole
And they're
fight. I
proud
was
of you.
amazing.
And that led to his death.
So
Think about it.
the piece under that was I was supposed to command flee you. He was going to make you run away with all of your movement speed, but it just
Oh,
didn't.
God.
It just didn't happen.
Well, lucky me. That would have been like 135.
Yeah,
movement.
yeah, that would have been a long way away.
You could make it back
That'd
in
be
one turn,
crazy.
but it would cost you a whole turn again.
Mhm.
That'd be
So,
two
Essentially
turns.
losing 2 turns.
Yep.
while
Yeah,
the
and he did
That's
have
funny.
he had one legendary resistance that he was saving for a stunning strike, which
knew
didn't
not
happen.
Mhm.
I knew not to stun.
I like
him.
how you planned this fight all against the monk.
It's
Well, yeah.
He said, "Don't monk shit. I'm not falling for it today."
He's just that's what with the bosses you gotta protect
Although-
against the high
Mhm.
probability.
Although I did do dope monk shit to push him. I pushed him.
You did.
You did.
And you didn't have
It was
plans for
awesome.
that.
I did not.
and it opened
Now
up for
you-
a lot of damage on it.
The save was literally the legendary resistance was only to be used on the stunning strike, and
Oh,
it of course
really?
could have only stopped one of them because I only gave him one because I figured it wouldn't
Oh.
he wouldn't make sense for him to have a whole.
I
bunch
just
of them.
can't believe that out of all the languages that I have to pick from, I picked the one you didn't think I'd pick.
I mean, yeah, Abyssal and Common. That's the two languages he knew.
That's
So
what
they-
it is, honestly.
That made for a really good role play start to the fight. I like that.
It
I
did.
don't know if I
Actually,
did very well on it, but I tried.
You did fantastic.
I'm pretty sure you did the most damage out of all of us.
Oh, 100%.
A lot
Mhm.
of damage.
You did like
should,
80
usually.
damage.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the role play part. I'm still working on that.
Oh, yeah.
But
So he of his
Amazing.
HP, he started with 85 and then he had plus 45. So you reduced that. So you took 150 ish.
Yeah.
No,
I only did 11.
130 ish. 130 ish.
Stop.
I know my inflict wounds did like 39 damage, but then he healed
did.
it literally all.
You
Mhm.
did a big hit by that. Now he did. He also had inflict wounds, so it wasn't like I feel like I should have given him another option for his reaction. But I don't know. I didn't want to like fill him out too much and then have like too many choices because I also had the smites. I also had the smites on him. A couple of the smites, and I didn't end up using any of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
You
what?
could've
He
given
was
your
he could have
reactions.
smited me? Oh my god.
You seem to be
Yeah.
an Oathbreaker paladin.
He is an
by
Oathbreaker.
first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I
So-
instead of the bestow curse, I probably should have just like wrathful smite. Yeah, into a regular attack on Eladin, but I didn't. It's alright.
But,
Yeah, but
it's-
it-
at
it
the end
makes-
of the day, it's just one dude against like fucking 5 crack
Mhm.
goblins.
Yeah, because thankfully Callahan managed to remember how to disable the pit.
Yes, you would have. Now
Yeah.
there was there was the first wave, which was 2 zombies. The second wave, which was a solo zombie. The third wave, which would have followed instead of skipping 2 rounds, it would have followed immediately after the solo zombie, and that would have been the ghast.
Oh.
They're not
But-
fun.
And if that
Undead-
gas had paralyzed us and then he'd have hit us with a Vorpal sword.
You were just
If
dead.
that
dead instantly.
if that gas came
Yeah.
out, I would have done turn undead. I would have
Yes.
to.
Now, as an Oathbreaker, he gives undead around him resistant or advantage on turn undead. So that was another
Really?
little yeah.
Yeah.
As
That's
in-
kind of cool,
Their whole
actually.
thing is they're evil paladin. They're anti.
Yeah, and they use undead.
They're pretty cool.
So they're like
Undead.
necromancers.
Kinda, yeah.
They're the guys that.
Ooh, now
work
I need
for
like
the
a duel.
necromancers.
I need like a dual character that's like necromancer, oathbreaker, paladin.
Yeah. He also had dreadful aspect, which I didn't end up using, which is one of his channel divinities. So it fears everyone within 30 feet. Which
What level was he?
9. He was level 9.
We did the quick math.
He did.
I don't know the math. I don't
I don't
know how
know.
to-
But we did.
It's an extra 5. You get 10 at the start, and then an extra 5 lay on hands pool per level.
35 extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 45.
Now I will say he had Savage Attacker, and I forgot to re-roll the damages, but I don't think it would have affected it that much.
It's a lot of things for you to remember. It's all right.
Yeah.
I haven't
Too many
written.
crack. Or just the players have so many actions compared to everyone else.
Right. I mean, I thought it still ran really well. Like,
Oh, it
I'm,
did.
think it worked out
That was
well, actually.
great.
I'm glad I had
Yeah.
I had the forethought of putting the Misty Step spell in his pocket too. So
Mhm.
that was another one of his. If he started his
And,
turn
like-
at less than half HP, he was to teleport away and then lay on hands.
And like honestly too, having the fight start out with him activating the Vorpal weapon was honestly pretty dope.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I
scary.
mean, yeah.
But
a natural
that was
20,
luck.
That put a time.
that
Well, yeah, but
that
still,
part was luck. But
I know it was luck, but it was like thematically really cool.
oh, it was
Yeah.
thematically cool for sure.
And then it put a timer on it, and we had to get him away from the corpse. And yeah, it put a swing on that I was not expecting. I mean, it was our plan to just run in and get Brathadar out while he was still alive, and then suddenly he was headless.
Yeah.
All right. So let's make sure everybody's HP on your tokens is up to date. Your spell slots are all accounted for. The next
spell slot?
what's yeah. Don't you still have one? Don't you have one?
No, I used them. Blur and Thunderstep.
Oh, that's right.
I also used my 1-a-day use of Cure Wounds and Detect Thoughts. That's it. I'm done.
You are now
use
a melee
spells
character.
to-
Don't
Yeah.
warlocks don't
But
warlocks
that's
get
what
a
warlocks are.
I thought they got one like free refresh or whatever.
That's
No,
Or is it
for
a
that's if you have.
D&D.
That's if you have the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Oh, the pact. Okay. I have
But-
a player who's building out a pact keeper one. That's why I thought
Mhm.
of that.
but
Yeah, the Rod of the
Okay.
Pact Keeper
still-
for Warlocks.
Gives
Oh
you
my
a slot
goodness.
back. But you also may be thinking of a 1 D&D thing where you get half
But yeah,
back as
yeah,
a
they can do
10-minute.
that.
Okay. And then yeah, so Kundali didn't spend any of his. You spent one
I used 1,
for Fury of Blows, right?
yes. And it was worth it.
I used like 6 spell slots.
And then
Y'all
I burned through
used-
all my third levels.
and then
Think
if
about how many times you've used a spell slot and then next turn or a turn it doesn't come back as a good return.
Mine did. Mine definitely did.
I think mine
Mine
were all
will-
very useful.
My
Besides the one failure of in
my
chapter one.
Thunderstop get Ackley closer, and then my Blur saved me from getting hit by the Vorpal's Orb. So completely worth it.
I'm glad I
Yeah.
didn't use any of my
think it's
my
cool now.
actual.
How
I didn't
many
use one favorite foe. I'm glad I still have all my spells.
you're just pumping out damage, though. You are a damage machine. I need to get. I mean, maybe I don't need to worry about Kundalini anymore. I need to worry about Callahan because his dice are hot.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I was a rogue though, with all that
Get that
mess.
sneak attack bonus in there.
Oh my gosh.
I think you
Murdering
do more
if it was
damage
thinking
as
about
a ranger. Because you get
I could-
you have the ranger martial fighting thing, right? Where you archery where you get
Yeah.
+2 to hit.
Right. Yep. I've got.
You got like favored foe.
I
You
got
got
favorite foe.
consistent
I've got.
damage.
Yeah,
versus
that's
a
it. It's
ranger.
consistent versus a rogue, which is big or nothing.
Yeah, you have to do shenanigans to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my favorite character actually. Well, I have Davy. I don't. This group hasn't really read Davy. I guess.
He's the
Holy's-
Dragonborn,
Yeah, he's
right?
the Dragonborn. That's right. Yeah, Happy was in one of those. I up leveled him for a one shot, not in this campaign, but I used him in a separate one to level 15. So I made him. It was 7 ranger, 7 ranger, 6 rogue. Is that right?
Mhm.
15. Yeah. So he was like, and he was Gloomstalker assassin.
Oh.
So he
Oh,
like
God.
first turn in combat. I think he did. He did like 84 damage to a troll.
Oh. Imagine he was a bugbear as well.
Yep.
Mhm. Remember Taruk?
Yeah.
Happy? Yeah. Somebody built me a character I used for a little while, Gloomstalker, Ranger, Bugbear. Built for that first initial burst round damage.
Because
I
if
am-
you need it, explain this.
I am looking forward to seeing what else I can do once this guy hits next level.
Yes. Should only have one more session in the Feywild, possibly 2 or 1.5.
It depends
He
if we
keeps
actually kill the
changing.
thing or
How
not.
long?
Yeah. So the next fight, the next section is the Jabberwocky encounter, and then we'll figure it out
I'm
after
actually so
then.
excited to fight it. Are we? So next week we're not on, and the week after we are, or are we on next week?
So I have us listed for next week because this week we weren't originally on.
Right.
Did Afia fall asleep? I feel like Afia may.
No, I'm awake. I'm
Okay.
waiting there.
All right. Hang in there. Just another minute or two.
I got it. Y'all good.
All right. Let me double check the
Yeah.
schedule here.
Yeah, it looks like next week, and the week after shows yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
so
Yeah, next
these
week.
that'll be our two or are finishing up. If we finish next week, then the week after, I just want to do like it'd probably be a short session. I just want to discuss where we're going from here
Next.
because I know there's still the pursuit of the Manticore related things. But there's a bunch of other stuff we could fill in there, and
Yeah,
also. Atlee will have. I guess I don't want to spoil that. Never mind.
Well, my birthday is Sunday.
Yay.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Premature, one might say.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Does
I'm gonna.
anyone else just hate the happy birthday song?
It's a nice one.
Never been a, and many more. Yes, I've never been a huge fan of it, but I do. I like to text it. I like to text it to people on their birthdays, and I'll like capitalize things, and like the last one, I'll like put like 15 O's, and yeah.
No, my mom and me usually sing it off, but my parents are sleeping, so I'm trying to be nice and
That's
loudly.
considerate.
All right, so I
But,
will
Yeah, I'm not
hear you
up
guys
for
next
discussing
week,
Christmas session.
Yes.
and
I'll be awake. Work is over. Oh,
You
Yep,
were
and-
you fucking what's
All right. I really
I'm
got a
out.
bathroom right now, so I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
I'm like
See you
getting
later.
out of my seat.
till next
You guys later.
session. You guys are
See you
great.
guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you for watching / listening. If you made it this far, you will have heard my thanks. Otherwise, you won't. And that's on you. Have a good one. Goodbye.